Good morning.
Morning.
We are going to head out to the store. We've got to go make our van payment, go to the grocery store and get something for supper. I'm thinking about making cheeseburger casserole, and if I do, I will make sure to bring you all along so that you can see how I make it. And today's just going to be a chill day. Today is Friday, January the 2nd. I feel like I've been in the kitchen hour-wise more since with Christmas and New Year's that I have in the last couple of months combined. Which I know I have. We were in the kitchen for quite a long time. So come and join us. See what we get into today. It's just gonna be me and Gabriel today. He's tired. He's had a busy week. So this lady told me to try this. I like putting flavor packets in my waters just to give me, something different. Zero sugar. These are good. These are only 2 for $3. I'm gonna also try the grape one. I got one of each. Great. And cheeseburger casserole. Obviously, I'm going to need cheese. So because I don't want to film people, and there was people in this aisle, I grabbed a pack of Velveeta because it was on sale. And I'm getting a gallon of milk. Whole milk, because that's all my husband will drink. Oh, they got buttermilk too. And Gabriel's going to get some mayo. This, he said, I don't know if they sell this all around the nation or not, but Mayola chocolate milk is amazing, okay? Let me just tell you. What?
Pizza roll-ups from Disney.
The pizza roll-ups from Disney.
Yeah, don't you remember at Magic Kingdom?
Open it up. That was called spring rolls, honey.
That's a spring roll.
That's not a spring roll. That's a roll-up.
In a way, it's still a spring roll.
No, it's not. A spring roll is like an egg roll.
I know.
Got to get some hamburger from my cheeseburger casserole. And so I'm gonna try to make I'm gonna try to make a smaller amount. I can't make a small amount of anything. It's $4.59. That's not even a pound. It's $4.59 a pound. That's got fresh ground beef, $4.19 a pound, and fresh ground chuck for $3.99 a pound. We'll get this one because it's $12.74, and it's like a little over 3 pounds. Watch out. And this one is not even 2 pounds. That's not what I'm looking at. Here it is. Not even 2 pounds, and it's $10.48. So this is gonna be my better deal. I'm cheating because I don't want to have to wash the dishes. 13 by 9 pan. And I need tomato sauce and egg noodles. In this here. Tomato sauce. Tomato sauce right there. It's $2.79. $2.29. No, it's $3.79. I'm sorry. $2.29. $19. Wait on which brand I want to get. I think this one's out. Come here. This one's $1.99 for the big one, the Food Club brand. So we're gonna get. Move that pan, please. Move the pan.
Oh.
I'm not finished. We're gonna get that one, and then I'm going to get a smaller one, regular size can. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now we need egg noodles. Don't have a lot of that to choose from. Okay, it's $2.49 for the Food Club brand, and $3.44, $2.89. That's extra wide. Oh my goodness! But it's the cheaper one. Okay, pick up the pan. Okay, so I've got the noodles, the sauce, the cheese, the hamburger meat. I've got onion at home. I need a bell pepper. Got the bell pepper. And that's all I need for that. I need to go get some plates. Score. Y'all, I already got Valentine's out. But I mean, like, 100 grams. I love 100 grams. The Krabby Patties. Ooh, it's like velvety. Something.
This is the second song like this has played.
Okay.
First Country Pen and Now Family Guy.
They don't have the big tall packs of plates like we get at Walmart. See, you can call us lazy if you want to, but I ain't washing dishes. Time to check out. But we won't show Miss Amanda on here. So there was a company in Goldsboro or Greensboro, I can't remember which one, called Niece's. They had the best sausage. Their bacon was pretty good. I love their extra sage sausage. And I had seen, I have to forget, my hair's trying to fly away. I had seen an article on Facebook about they had been, like the health inspector or something. I don't know what it was. Something, and they had to, they're supposed to fix something maybe. I don't remember. I'm going to have to go back and look. Whatever it was seemed pretty simple, and they've totally went out of business. This company has been around for years. So now I am all disappointed. I don't get any more Niece's extra sage sausage. We are finished with our little errands. We're going back home. My friend Tony O'Tower is going live, and I'm going to go help moderate a little bit. Doing a test stream or something. Tony's at Disney right now. So we're going to get to the house, chill for a little bit, and then we'll get back to... Got to get the kitchen cleaned up from yesterday and then get started on dinner. I'm back, and it is time to cook dinner. It is 4:43 in the afternoon. I just finished washing dishes from our New Year's Day cookout yesterday. We've been playing lazy today. Gabriel was chilling out. I've been moderating for Tony O'Tower, but it's time to get dinner cooked. So I'm going to get stuff prepped here really quick, and I'll bring you right back. Alright, so I have got... a small onion. If I think I need more, I'll put more in it. You can use a medium onion. I've got one whole green bell pepper. I'm going to get this chopped up. I have already opened up my cans of tomato sauce. Open up the big one and the small one. I don't know if I'm going to need all of that small one. We'll find out. And I will get the hamburger meat started as soon as I can get the veggies chopped so they can go into the hamburger meat. So give me just a moment. Okay, I have chopped up the bell pepper and the onion. I have roughly about 3 pounds of that hamburger meat in here. You can use less, depending on, you know, how many people you're wanting to feed, how much you're wanting to make. I'm making extra so that we can have leftovers for tomorrow, and I can freeze whatever's left to have for another day. So I'm going to get this all mixed up. I've got a little bit of salt in here. That's the only seasoning that I use for this is the salt. And it's hard to mix one-handed. So give me just a minute and I'll be back. Okay, I've got that mixed in. You're going to let your hamburger brown. You want to cook your egg noodles to... You can cook them all the way if you want. I do mine kind of al dente. I don't want it completely cooked because it will cook in the oven. I have never tried to do this recipe with the egg noodles being uncooked and just adding the sauce and putting it in the oven, because you know that pasta or whatever those things are, they will cook in the oven if they've got liquid to them. but I always just cook mine partially. You can do this with elbow macaroni, any kind of pasta would do. We just use the egg noodles for this because this is what the recipe called for. So let me get this done, let me get the pasta done, and I'm going to show you the process of putting the cheese and everything in it. I'll be back. Okay, so Gabriel is holding the phone for me. Don't let the steam get on it because it'll...
I know.
Gabriel's holding the phone for me. I've got the hamburger, bell pepper, and onion mixture in here along with the egg noodles. I did not cook these egg noodles all the way through. Once they came to a boil, so I put them in hot water. Once they came to a boil, I let them cook for about a minute, and then I went ahead and drained them. I'm just kind of mixing it in some. Now what I'm going to do, just give me a second. Taking this big can of tomato sauce, and I'm putting it in. I don't measure, okay? You just listen, and your ancestors, when you hear them say, that's enough, then that's enough, okay? But I want to make sure that this is not too dry. So, mixing her in, just like this. Okay.
Get a good shot of that.
Okay, this does not need much more. It just needs a tad bit more. Because remember, I'm going to let my noodles continue cooking in the microwave. Because remember, I'm going to let the egg noodles continue cooking in the oven. So I want to make sure that it's got enough sauce to cover everything. Now, once you get to this step, I'm cutting my stove back on. I'm going to have it down to about medium. Once I get to this step, it's time to add the cheese. You can use whatever cheese you would like. Cheeseburger Casserole, so I use American slices, and the Velveeta was what was on sale. Okay, we're going to see how many slices end up going in here, because I'm looking for a certain color and a certain flavor, okay? Don't think you're overdoing it. It's no different than adding cheese sauce, like if you made your own cheese, like macaroni and cheese, you make your own cheese sauce, right? If you were sprinkling cheese in here, you know, that's 4. Just going to get that mixed. Add more. That's 4 slices. Also need it to start melting. That's why I cut my stove back on. Okay, so I turned the stove up to high because I'm like, yeah, I'm ready for this to be done. I've got a total of 6 slices of cheese. Do you see the color difference in the sauce? Kind of like got an orangey reddish cream color. That's what I'm looking for, and the taste is spot on. It has that cheese flavor. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to transfer it into my 13 by 9 aluminum pan, because that's what we're doing tonight. Okay. Ooh, it's heavy. Now, you can eat it just like this if you wanted to. If you don't mind a little bit of crispness to your peppers. I don't mind. I love bell peppers, especially raw ones. But, get this done. My oven's preheated to about 400. I will let you know how long I cook it because, I don't really pay attention. Your goal for this is to, obviously make sure that the pasta is going to be cooked through. But you're going to want it to start getting bubbly and stuff. Just put it in the oven, kind of letting it set. Especially if you add more sauce than what I did. I can call this done just like it is. But I'm not going to. So what you're going to do is put it in your oven. About 375 to 400 degrees. Like I said, I'm going to cover it with aluminum foil. I'm going to bring it back out. And I'll let you know how long we cooked it. And then after that, we're going to top it with slices of that cheese. And then it's going to be ready. Alright, so we brought it out of the oven. It was actually in there for about 10 minutes. You can cook it longer. I don't want to cook it any longer because I don't want the pasta to become mushy. So, I would say no more than 20 minutes. It was bubbling when I took it out. And remember, when I put it in there, it was hot. Like boiling point hot. Because I had the stove on. But that's going to be all the cheese that I put on it. Usually I would just connect them. This cheese is melting, as you can see. It's starting to melt. You can stick it back in the oven. But that's all I'm going to put on there for the cheese, just because Gabriel's not 100% a fan of cheese. He's just not getting to where he likes it. So he can have some of this over here. Gabriel's going to taste it. I'm going to give him a little thing from over here. Here, take your spoon. Blow it.
I will.
Blow it really good. You sit up.
Could use Parmesan, but other than that, it's good.
Okay, well, we've got those little Pizza Hut balls of Parmesan if you want Parmesan.
I'll use that.
Like I said, you make it your own. Gabriel must be hungry. He's making him a plate. And he's using the poinsettia plates. Let's put this right here so you don't have to do it like that, sweetie.
I am.
That's too much.
So?
That big serving is too much for one person.
I was going to use this serving.
Are you going to get you some?
That's what I'm doing.
Okay, we'll get you some, sweetie. Hold your plate. Here, I'll hold it and you can put it on there.
Thank you.
Okay, Gabriel's trying it with his Parmesan.
Tastes slightly better.
Slightly better?
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to put Parmesan on it, but some people would prefer it.
Well, people can put whatever they want. It's Cheeseburger Casserole. That's going to do it for today. Have a blessed day. Have a blessed evening. Happy New Year. And we'll see you real soon. Bye.